Ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching this CNN News. I'm Susan. We reported from KT Han in March 4, 2022 about space junk set to crash into the far side of the moon. A rocket pod that's been carrying around space for years is set to collide with the moon on Friday, and it will be the first time a chunk of space junk has unintentionally slammed into the lunar surface. It's expected to hit the moon around 7:26 a.m. Eastern at about 5,500 miles per hour, 8,851 kilometers per hour, but the event won't be visible from Earth because the impact is expected to take place on the far side of the moon. If it were observable, which sadly it won't be, you would see a big flash and dust and disintegrated rocket bits and pebbles and boulders thrown out, some of it for hundreds of kilometers, said Bill Gray, an independent researcher focused on orbital dynamics and the developer of astronomical software. The only way to know exactly where the rocket hits is through images. NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiters will not be in a position to observe the impact as it happens, the agency said. However, the orbiter's mission team is assessing whether observation can be made of any changes to the lunar environment associated with the impact and later identify the crater formed by the impact. This unique event presents an exciting research opportunity, NASA said in an email statement. Following the impact, the mission can use its camera to identify the impact site, comparing older images to images taken after the impact. The search for the impact crater will be challenging and might take weeks to months. India's Chandrayaan-2 orbiter may also be able to locate the impact crater, which could be up to 65 feet 20 meters in diameter, Gray said. It will be far from the only crater on the moon which has no protective atmosphere. This means impact craters occur naturally when it's hit by objects. Craters have also resulted from spacecraft being deliberately crushed into the moon. There is a possibility of biocontamination at the crash site since rocket parts aren't sterile when launched, said David Rothery, a professor of planetary geosciences at the Open University in the United Kingdom. Most microbes will have died, but maybe not all. They're probably not going to reproduce, but it's a very small risk, he said. Unclear origin. The origin of the rocket pod is unclear, which was likely from a 2014 Chinese lunar mission, an assessment NASA agreed with. However, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs denied the booster was from its Change 5 moon mission, saying that the rocket in question burned up on re-entry to Earth's atmosphere. There are at least 26,000 pieces of space junk orbiting Earth that are the size of a softball or larger and could destroy a satellite on impact. Over 500,000 objects the size of a marble, big enough, according to a NASA report issued last year. Reads that a rocket pod squashed the far side of the moon around 7:26 a.m. with the speed of 8,851 kilometers per hour on the moon. It's expected as the China's junk rocket, and China's government rejected this accusation. 2,600 pieces of rocket pod could tear down 500,000 things in the large damage. For my suggestion, although in Cambodia doesn't have any rocket, but someday I believe that our next generation can invent the most modern one or more, and according to these unintentional mistakes, we can avoid damage caused to the others, aircraft or planets, and it will be better and safe. I'm Susan from CNN News. Goodbye.
វគ្គសិក្សាថ្មីថ្នាក់ភាសាអង់គ្លេសទូទៅចូលរៀនថ្ងៃទី1 ខែមេសាឆ្នាំ2022ផ្ដល់ជូនអាហារូបករណ៍ 20% ទទួលបានកាតាបស្ពាយមួយដោយឥតគិតថ្លៃសាលារៀនសុវណ្ណភូមិជាសាលាចំណេះទូទៅខ្មែរធំជាងគេនិងល្អជាងគេនៅកម្ពុជា